happy Saturday, everybody. August 11th, 2018. And I had an interesting message come over from Star and Keith at Flippin' Hippos. You guys know them. I'll link their YouTube channel down below. They basically had a customer who opened a return request for item not as described, but put in the description of the return that the item didn't fit. So obviously he opened a fraudulent return, a false return. It should have just been doesn't fit, and bingo, bango, done. Now, Flippin' Hippos, along with me, now we offer free returns, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna pay the return regardless of which way they opened it. That's not the problem. If you don't offer free returns, that could create a problem because that is the customer trying to get around paying the return shipping to you. And that's exactly what this customer was doing, obviously. There's more to it. This customer is being really, really negative and scammy. But since we offer free returns, you might say, hey, why do you care? You're paying the return cost regardless. You're right. The problem is with eBay's new return policy, if your returns for item not as described go too high, you'll be charged an extra 4% of fees. Now, one guy doing it isn't going to really affect, but if a bunch of people start getting in the habit because they think they're gonna have to pay the return shipping and that's the only way out of paying the return shipping, then they may try to do it. So Keith and Star decided to contact eBay and let them know, hey, this guy obviously opened this the wrong way. He put it in the message that it didn't fit. It's really not item not as described. We sent it exactly as described. Can we go ahead and have you change the return reason to does not fit or customer change mind or whatever you need to change it to in order for us to not get that item not as described case into our total cases. And eBay said that there is no way for them to change the return reason. Now, Megan Reed, my admin in the big group here, she had this exact issue about 3 or 4 months ago. I can't really recall when, but it wasn't that long ago. And I remember she had to call eBay several times. And I think that she didn't offer free returns and she was fighting for the return label cost, which was like a priority. So it was like $7. She was trying to get the $7. Now, a lot of you might say it's not worth the time to fight for $7. It's the principle in some cases, but the $7 is $7 still. And so I'm gonna reach out to Megan and contact her and hopefully get an answer as to what she did. I believe she got them to change the return reason. And so that's what I wanna find. I'm gonna cut this video right here and then I'm gonna pop back up after I make the phone call to Megan and see if she has an answer to me and if this is possible, because I don't buy it that eBay can't change the return reason. And if somebody from eBay is watching, please reach out to me and let me know, or if somebody else has had this issue, please let me know as well. I'm gonna get Megan's experience and I'm gonna come back on with you guys in just 1 second right now. All right, so I'm back. I just got off the phone with Miss Megan and she did confirm the bad news. eBay is not going to change a return reason for a false return. So if somebody opens an item not as described and it was actually as described and they put that it doesn't fit, even if they put in the messages that the item didn't fit or was the wrong color, you get an item not as described tick. Now, those of us doing free returns, it doesn't matter because we're paying for the label anyways. If you're not doing free returns, you get to pay the return label and you get a higher item not as described percentage total, which could, if it creeps up too high, cause you to pay 4% extra in fees. This is not right, and eBay needs to change this in any way possible. Now, they said that doing free returns is going to discourage people from pressing the wrong button. Now, maybe it will discourage some people, but obviously it's not discouraging everyone, and those few people that still do it could cause our returns to go higher. Not okay, not cool. I'm gonna reach out to people at eBay's team and tell them there has got to be a way that they can implement into their back end that if it's an obvious case of fraudulent return opening, that the reason was wrong, that they've got to be able to change this, because this could start affecting people's final value fee cost, expenses, and of course it's costing those of you that don't do free returns the label cost. So let me get in touch with eBay. It's literally, I've already talked to Keith and Star and I just got off the phone with Megan. Check out Megan's channel as well. I forgot to tell you guys, she's been uploading a lot of great content. Megan Reed, she's in my featured channels. You can just type in Megan space R-E-E-D. She told me to shout her out or she wasn't giving me any answers. I'm just kidding, she didn't say that, but I did tell her I would. So check her channel out. But and I'll link it below. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to eBay right now because this is not good, because I've had one already where somebody said that the shoes didn't fit right and they opened it item not as described. So one isn't gonna kill you, but a couple could. So let's get to work on that. I'll give you guys an update as soon as I get it. Check social media, follow me, and keep an eye on that as I work to find an answer and hopefully convince them to fix the system. All right, back to your regularly scheduled Saturday. I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry for the bad news, but I'm gonna turn the bad news into good news. Enjoy your night, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the videos. Make sure you come back for updates. And if you need help, if you genuinely need help, if your store is struggling, if you're not selling anything, join the VIP group. I'll help you out. I spend all day, half my day, one-on-one with everybody. Just send me a message. I'll give you a special rate, monthly, 6 months, a year, whatever you want, and we'll get you back to selling more money, more sales. I guarantee you I'll increase your sales by next month within the first 30 days. And hopefully I'll see you inside there. Good night, everyone.